My family would say, gamitin mo yung credit card para pera ng ibang tao ginagamit mo. Tapos dahan-dahan mo babayaran. That's good at first eh. But eventually, pag nag-pile up na, magsisimula yan. 2,000 pesos unpaid. Next month, 3,000 pesos, 5,000 pesos unpaid, 10,000 pesos unpaid, 15,000 unpaid, 25,000 unpaid, hanggang sa 50,000 na yung unpaid mo. Ang hirap na bayaran. How many here can relate with that credit card experience? If you are not good in budgeting, kung inadmit mo na hindi pa ako magaling sa budget, hindi pa ako marunong, yeah, impulse buyer ako. Don't use credit card. Sabi nga nila, mabuti na yung cash lang yung hawak mo. At least pag naubos na yung cash, titigil ka na. There was a time in my life na yun yung problem ko. What I had to do is I had to stop and leave all my credit cards. And then I just operated on cash hanggang sa makaipon ako ulit. At dun sa mga maraming credit card, avoid nyo rin yun. It is not healthy to have many credit cards. Just keep one. Kasi pag marami kang credit card, meron kang 5,000 dito, 7,000 doon, 8,000 doon, kala mo maliliit lang. Yung pala, 20 plus thousand na lahat. Pag nag-invite yung barkada, mapapa-oo na lang tayo kasi hindi tayo marunong mag-say no. Shy tayo, di ba? So I want you to learn how to say no. You can still go. Pwedeng wag ka mag-order. I just spoke to a friend the other day. Nagbinyag yung anak niya and they ate at a buffet for 30 plus people at 800 peso per head. That's 20 plus thousand pesos. So sabi ko, halos 1 month na sweldo yan ah. Tanggalin mo pa yung expenses mo, it looks like you will need 4 months to be able to save that money na pinag-party lang natin for 1 day. Sabi, hindi sir, okay lang. Kin-credit card ko naman. At saka nakakaya kasi sa family. Ayan na yun. Be realistic. Don't be shy. Nahihiya kasi tayo. 22 years old, earning 20K, paying rent, bills, saving 2,000 a month. Is that a good starting point? I don't know if that's a good starting point, Franklin, but the way I see it, I'm not sure. You are young. I think you can save more. Grow your money. Plug the leaks. Ano ba itong mga leaks na to? Kailangan hanapin natin. If you are not good at budgeting, don't use credit card. Term called sinking fund. Ang ibig sabihin ng sinking fund ay itatabi mo yung pera kasi meron tayong malaking gastusin. So I want you to also consider this na kailangan magtabi ako for car maintenance, di ba? More or less, kung 9,000 ba yan a year or whatever, car registration, insurance, ang dami niyan, I tell you. If you start making your list, this goes on and on. This is sinking fund, meaning expenses na pinaghahandaan mo. Iba pa to sa day-to-day expenses natin, di ba? Who is getting your money? Pag nakuha na natin yung sweldo natin next week, saan napupunta ang ating 10,000, 15,000, 8,000? If I use the word budget kasi, sabihin natin, alam ko na yan, Sir Carl. But I want to challenge you. I want you to ask yourself, who is getting your money? Di ba? That is where the budget comes in. Saan napunta ang sweldo ko? Magkano ba ang gastos ko every week? Magkano ba ang gastos ko every month? Hanggang doon lang. Personally, I monitor my expenses on a day-to-day basis. How many here are managing their expenses on a day-to-day basis? I need to share with you this very simple mindset. Because people come to me and say, Sir Carl, wala akong trabaho, maliit yung income ko, wala akong savings. Saan ako pwede mag-invest para yumaman? And I tell them, that is a wrong mindset. If you don't have money, you don't have a good income source, investment will not make you rich. It's your active income that will make you rich. People will tell me, Sir Carl, kala ko ba matalino kayo? Kala ko ba property guru kayo? Bakit yung tinuturo mo very simple? And I want to share with you, even the wealthy, even the super typans, ganun lang din ang ginagawa nila. I tell you, and the simpler it is, the easier ma-implement. What you are doing is already good. You just have to improve it. You just have to make it consistent.